Hello, fabulous kindergartners. Miss Potter here. I hope you're having a great day and that you're excited for TUB because I know I am. In school, we hear the word class a lot. Go ahead and say the word class. All right. For example, we hear that word all the time. So, you are either a part of Mrs. Springer's class, Mrs. Cole's class, Miss Snyder's class, or Miss Potter's class. That's me. A class is a group of people. In our case, a class is a group of students that are learning together. So now that we know what a class is, what are the characteristics of a kindergarten class? What makes this a kindergarten class? Well, we know what class means, and we also learned about what a kindergarten student is last week. There are two things that make you a kindergarten student. Can you tell me? All right, a kindergarten student is a person, and they are 5 or 6 years old. So are you a kindergarten student? Yes. And am I a kindergarten student? Sadly, no, I'm a teacher, but I am not a kindergarten student. I am not 5 or 6 years old. All righty. So, a kindergarten student is a person that is 5 or 6 years old, and a class is a group of students learning together. So now that we know what that is, when we put it all together, a kindergarten class is a group of 5 or 6-year-old children and their teachers who share a space and work together to learn. Thank you for helping me out. And now I have some pictures that we can look at and see if they are kindergarten students. All right, take a look at this one right here. Is this a kindergarten student? No, that's a puppy. I love puppies, but this puppy is not a kindergarten student. He's not a person, and we don't know if he's 5 or 6 years old, but I don't think he's 5 or 6 years old. All right, let's take a look at another one. Is she a kindergarten student? Let's think. Is she a person? Yes. Is she 5 or 6 years old? This might be a little bit hard, but she does look like she's 5 or 6 years old, so she is a kindergarten student that is a part of a kindergarten class. Let's take a look at the next one. Is this a kindergarten student? Is he a person? Yes, he's a person. Is he 5 or 6 years old? No, he looks a lot older than 5 or 6 years old. So he is not a kindergarten student. He might be a student, but he's not a kindergarten student. All right, let's take a look at one more. Is she a kindergarten student? Is she a person? Yes. Is she 5 or 6 years old? I would say so. She looks 5 or 6 years old. So is she a kindergarten student? Yes. And so she is a kindergarten student in a kindergarten class. Go ahead and give yourselves a pat on the back. Good job, everybody. Now, I have a totally awesome video for you to watch. It is about the story, The Crayon Box That Talked. And make sure you listen because your teacher's going to ask you questions at the end in your live session. So go ahead and watch the video that's about to play and then join your teacher for the live session.
Once upon a time, in a toy store, there was a box of crayons. The crayons in it just couldn't get along. Yellow didn't like red, and neither did green. And no one at all seemed to like orange. Something was very wrong. The Crayon Box That Talked. Written by Shane DeRolf. Illustrated by Michael Letzig. Walking in a toy store the day before today, box with many things to say.
I don't like red,
said Yellow. And Green said,
Nor do I. And no one here likes orange, but no one knows just why.
We are a box of crayons that doesn't get along,
said Blue to all the others.
Something here is wrong.
Well, I bought that box of crayons and took it home with me and laid out all the colors so the crayons could all see. They watched me as I colored with red and blue and green and black and white and orange and every color in between. They watched as green became the grass and blue became the sky. The yellow sun was shining bright on white clouds drifting by. Colors changing as they touched, becoming something new. They watched me as I colored. They watched till I was through. And when I'd finally finished, I began to walk away. And as I did, the crayon box had something more to say.
I do like red,
said Yellow. And Green said,
So do I. And Blue, you were terrific, so high up in the sky.
We are a box of crayons, each one of us unique. But when we get together, the picture is